a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in, and he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
Into the box now, Dante Bechet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Gomez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 4, George.
Standing in, George Springer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A fine start to the ball game for Cole Hamels. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he uses both the 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tapper up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Key to me is driving in runs. Their runners in scoring position, they've been really struggling. I mean, you don't have to hit home runs, but pick up that runner that's at third base with less than 2 outs. Hit the ground ball and drive him in. Just the little things. And as they continue to add on inning by inning, before you know it, you put together a good game. That's what they got to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Adrian.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltran. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltran. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Porcello gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So the Rangers turned away in the first. On to the second now in Arlington with no score. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So striding forward now, number 35, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltran. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded by Beltran. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gallo.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Here's Mike Napoli now. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit hard to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7th.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit hard up the middle. Tulowitzki takes it in. Underhanded flip, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Cole Hamels is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, I tell you what, he's really sweating out there, and he's working hard. I mean, first of all, he's throwing a lot of pitches. But secondly, man, it is hot here. He's got to get out of this inning quick.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Porcello sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We've played 2 full. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Rick Porcello. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Rick Porcello.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Standing in now, Dante Bechet, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on one base hit. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This one's flared out toward left. Bechet coming in. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. One and 2, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bechet going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on.
In now, Adrian Beltran, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Bechet ranging forward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box now, Mike Napoli, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
The batter, second baseman, Rougned Odor. Once again, the Rangers would like to thank Clayton Reeves and his amazing dog, Hank, for performing thrilling aerial frisbee tricks before today's game. Thanks again, Clayton and Hank.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Porcello sets. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
3 runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Ready with the 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Gregorius is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's now 4-0. Here's Ender in.
Leading off for Montreal, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
To the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Yadier. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here it comes. To short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
So here's
review.
one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Softly hit out toward short. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, number 35. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers lead it 4-0.
Leading off in the
Digging
Ranger
in for his second at-bat,
fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo.
number
He drew a
17.
walk his first time up. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
The pitcher, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Hamels. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Tulowitzki for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 1 for 2 in the...
Elvis Andrus.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jim Palmer answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Carlos Gomez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Nunez is there for it. And the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Rangers on top here, 4-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's in to get things.
Second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Adore is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. This is foul for the first strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gallo has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 22, Jim Palmer.
DJ LeMahieu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
DJ LeMahieu.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Adrian Beltran gets his chance when we come back. Last half of the 5th coming up. Texas is out in front, 4-0. Colin McHugh, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Digging in once again, Adrian Beltran. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Adrian Beltran.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Dribbled back toward the mound. A quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
First baseman, number 5, Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. McHugh's ready. Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bechet sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and the lead is now 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he got him. Digging in to try it again, Dante Bechet. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
Right side. Great stop by Napoli. The throw to first. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Springer.
In now, George Springer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left.
Leading off for the Rangers.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Charino.
Tommy Kingley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Tommy Kingley.
Robinson Chirinos is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball, back to back. You talk about popping the glove, I can hear it popping up here.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here it comes now to Andrus. Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. From the stretch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. On the ground up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Ready for another shot now, number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Scorched to third. To second for 1. On to Napoli, not in time, and they'll get only the 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Didi.
Striding in once again. Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit down the line at first. Great stop by Napoli. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Starting to run out of at the plate, Carlos Gomez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Right fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltran. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Arlington after this. Miguel Sano is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire and catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a line drive. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Dante Bechet.
Ready once again, Dante Bechet. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gallo is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 11,
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman Beltran. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again, Mike Napoli. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Mike Napoli.
Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-1 coming down to Napoli. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Robinson Chirinos stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers lead it 5-0. Here's George Springer. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Dribbled up the line.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Beltran has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The shortstop, number 2,
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Odor is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. Digging in now, number 35. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Rick Porcello couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 5 runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.